Hello guys, welcome to the 10th video. What we'll be doing in this 10th video is to add one more content to our sidebar, and that will be an email subscription to this search bar. What we need to do right now is just manually create that, though we are not really doing any validation of this process, because what we are doing is just learning how to design a basic website using HTML5. So at this point in time, let's just kick into action, and that will come into this div tag where we have content here. So let's go to Dreamweaver. On this div tag here, I'll just erase this. Now what we need to add there are some contents. Sorry about this. That's my biometrics. So let's be very sure we are right there. Good, we are in there. So let's just go to insert table. We are using table right now because it's the easiest way for us to style this. When we'll be going into CSS proper, we'll use CSS to do all this without using tables. So right now, what do we need? We need no column. We need 3 rows. So that should just do it. Now on the first one, let me make everything align middle, align center, which means all the content of this table will be at the middle. So I'll say subscribe to us to get updates. Now if you look at this, I'll give it an heading 2. Sorry about that. Give it an heading 2 to make it a bit bold, or rather let's make it heading 3. That's good enough. So I want this to be black, so let's just do an inline CSS there, or rather we can go to our CSS and do a little CSS for H3. So right now let's just go to the CSS and make that happen. So you can say div container H3 color black. Save that. Let's see if it targets it. There you go. That perfectly targeted this. So if we save that and preview in browser, you see that single line of CSS just targeted this properly. So right now let's go back and add our contents. What I'll just do, I'll just copy this, then we'll change its content. For this set of test feed, we call it email. Okay, then we need to add one more button. To add a button to this part, insert this, and then what else? A button. Good. no. Then instead of button, for button 2, I'll just go to our CSS as usual and give a copy everything here. Now instead of button, I'll call it button 1. Button 1. Then for the background, I'll just give it a black, a nice black here. Save it. That will be all. Go back to design view, then apply the class to this. So we apply that button 1 class to this one. There you go. Save it. Then let's preview one more time in our browser. There you go. Let's save all. Then something is wrong here, but nevertheless, if you look what is happening right now, you see our content collapsing into our footer. That's to tell you that this is having a fixed weight. So right now, let's go to our CSS and make it auto. On the CSS, for the sidebar, for this height, instead of 300 pixel, we say auto. Then here, auto as well. That means increase according to the content supplied. So if we refresh, there you go. As you can see, our content here has come up, but if you look at this, it has become very small because the content here is increasing with what it has. So let's forget about that for now, but let's go back to our job itself and see why our CSS is not working here. Let's try button 1 first. Save it. Refresh. There you go. It's working now. So we'll just go back to our usual button we created for that. Save it. Refresh. Something is wrong here. Let's look at the CSS controlling that button. Everything seems to be okay. So what's the issue here? Okay, now I understand what the problem is. Right now on this entire div tags on the code view, what we need to do right now is copy everything out here. Let's cut it out on this subscribe, then let's insert a form. Then within this form, let's do this on the code view, design view rather, so you see what is happening. Let's just add a form to that part. There you can see it. Then let's go back to code view. Just right here, let's paste the codes back. Now the reason it's having issues should be rightly solved right now. So let's just go back and refresh. It's still having issues. Okay, let's look at the CSS one more time. What could be the issue here? What is the issue? What is the issue? What is the issue? I want exactly the same thing here. The only difference, button 1, then the color should be just black. That's all I want. So let's try that and see if it solves the problem we have. It still doesn't solve it. What could be the problem here? It's showing right here that all is well. So what could be the issue? Save all. Refresh one more time. Oh. Okay, let's just go with the content, the initial one. The initial class to maintain consistency, but we'll come back to that later and see why it is not working. There you go, our content is there now. So what else do we have to do right now? We need to add one more content, and that will be done in our next video. And what we'll be adding is our YouTube subscribe button. And that YouTube subscribe button, we'll be doing that right here. So I'll show you how to embed a YouTube subscribe button here. And before you can have a YouTube subscribe button, you must own a channel where your users will subscribe to. So right away I'll show you how to go about that. See you in the next video.